So somebody wanted career tips for those in their 20s. So I said, let me make a try, and I had done this some time back. So here it is again. First of all, many kids in their 20s take their life very seriously. Unfortunately, many do not. I think the guys who don't take their lives very seriously in their 20s are those who have been pampered and who have been told by their parents that don't worry, the world is here to make a living for you and waiting to take you in. Stop being under such an illusion. So first of all, when you're in your 20s, you're starting to make a mark in life. Believe me, corporate India has gone beyond the age and gender barriers. Nobody will ever tell you, oh, for a 20-year-old girl, you're doing a very good job. It does not exist. For a 25-year-old girl, you're doing a very good job. Does not exist. I remember doing the rounds of the country talking about XBRL, and the person accompanying me was a 25-year-old cost accountant, and she was brilliant, and she would do most of the talking. I would just introduce, and then she would take over. She was really very good in XBRL, and so nobody ever came and said, oh, for a girl she's doing a good job, or for a young girl she's doing a good job. So those things are gone. Please take life seriously. You're already being judged. People already are talking about, oh, that person, this person who made a mark. So take your hobby also seriously. Gone are the days people my generation never had a hobby, right? So most of us don't know what to do after we retire. We don't have any hobby to. You please go and develop a hobby and start taking that also seriously. I mean, take up something serious like, say, mountaineering, climbing the Himalayas. Because if you don't do it in the 20s, you will never be able to do it. You know, in the 30s you will postpone, in the 40s you will get busy, in the 50s there will be some age limit saying you can't go to these places, right? So take some of these hobbies very seriously. Even if not mountaineering, take to something like active running, cycling or something like that, and take it very seriously, do a good job, be very close to national timings if not world timings, and like a career, you take that also seriously. Pause in between, take a 1 day break every 3 months, 4 months, either do your hobby or to catch up with friends and things like that. Let your hair down. You're not going to do this in your 30s. Start learning about personal finance. You cannot escape that, because you have to learn it. The earlier you do it, earlier you learn it, the better it is for you. And you will do a good job anyway, but start learning, because even if you're a chartered accountant or an MBA or an engineer, nobody has bothered to teach you this if not your parents. You do not know anything about personal finance. You have not learned what is a mutual fund, what is life insurance, how much you need, nothing you've learned. So make a start. There are blogs like mine, Subramani, sorry pitching in, but yeah, come there, learn whatever you want to learn. There's a full list of books that you can read. I'm not saying you'll read all the books, but at least make a start. You cannot escape personal finance. If you're in your 20s, there's a good chance that you will live till you're 100. So next 80 years, you need to know how to manage your money, or 75 years, you need to know how to manage your money. Don't take that very lightly. Remember, you will be under some stress, right? Some good stress, some bad stress. Stress is unavoidable. Don't start enjoying the stress. Don't say, oh, stress is inevitable, it has to happen. Yes, you can fight it. As long as you enjoy your work, you will not feel stressed. If you don't enjoy what you don't enjoy doing, you feel stressed. So it could be cooking, it could be looking after a kid, it could be working in an office. Any of those things could be stressful, depending on how much you enjoy it and how much you don't. Learn to develop relationships, because if you don't invest in a relationship, it just goes away. So you have to make the phone calls, you have to wish the birthdays, etc. So what is within the house, you can take somebody for granted, saying, I'm seeing this person every day, but you need to invest in that relationship. But more important is first cousins, second cousins, friends, colleagues, all those people. Invest in those relationships. remember, your parents' life looks very boring. They've not done anything great. They have not really set the Ganga on fire or the Thames on fire or climbed the Himalayas, but they've paid all your bills. They've educated you. Guys, it's time to repay. Indian parents will never ever ask their children for money, but you have to be able to find out how much they have, how much they need, and if they are in their 60s and 70s, whether they need help. You have to sit down and find out. They will not tell you that they need money, and if they have been reasonably successful in their life, when they may not really need the money, but it is for you to at least know whether their shares are in demat form, whether the nominees are in place, whether the nominations are in place, whether the will has been made. It's your job to know. No point in saying, oh, this is what my parents did. Don't crib afterwards. Do it when they're alive. That's important. Simple things like making sure that the name on their PAN card and name on their Aadhaar card and their bank account is all the same. There could be a Anil Kumar Mishra in one place and an Anil Mishra in another place. The Kumar may be dropped. These things can hurt a lot after the person dies. So right now when your dad is alive, make sure that you file an affidavit, change the name, all those things. Do it now. Tomorrow could be too late. Make sure there is a building house which is there in your dad's name, the nominee is correctly spelled out, given to your mother, right? Or mother share is given to father. Make sure all that is done. Don't sit and blame them after things go wrong. It is your job, right? So do all these things, and I think life will be good. I'll make one more checklist like this for people in the 30s, but this is for people in their 20s, and even early 30s can do this. Thank you.